Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free!
We came a delegation of rabbis to be able to voice the voice of the Judaism and of the Jewish people that are true to our religion around the world, from Al-Quds, from Jerusalem, from occupied Palestine, and from around the world. I'm coming from New York, but we have people here from Jerusalem. We have people from around the world, because invariably the very religious Jews stand in total opposition to the existence of the Zionist state of Israel and their occupation. It's truly a Nakba. It is a colossal tragedy what's happening here. They've stolen, the Zionist state stole our symbols, the Star of David. They stole the name Israel because Judaism is a religion of 3,000 years to be subservient to God. This movement, this Zionist farce, is a movement that started a little over 100 years ago. Look at the difference, 3,000 years to 100 years.
Stressed by things that I read are going on in Palestine right now. It's gotten a lot worse, and I've been watching it for several years. I was in the West Bank a couple of years ago, and things were bad then, and they are much worse now. And it seems to me that it has become clear that Israel is not interested in peace, and they are not interested in equity, and they are all about apartheid and ethnic cleansing of Palestinians, and that distresses me.
What's going on in Palestine through my friend Vazan. She's Palestinian and she's currently in Palestine right now protesting for the freedom of Palestine. And yeah, I think America should not be giving any more money towards Israel or funding their military because Israel is oppressing Palestine, and it is a form of colonialism, settler colonialism.
And I don't really know a whole lot of what's going on. I feel like it's kind of hidden to us here in America. I just know that Israel is committing great crimes against Palestine, and it's horrible what's going on right now. And as an American citizen, I feel like we need to urge our government to stop supporting what's going on over there, and stop supporting what Israel is doing.
I'm here today because I believe that what's happening in Palestine right now, it's important for Americans to speak up and to be vocal, that we don't want American money to be supporting the violence and the terrorism that's happening against Palestinians in Jerusalem, in Gaza, and the West Bank. I am an American Jew, and I believe that it's important for us to not believe everything that we see in the media about Palestinians being the only perpetrators of violence and terrorism. There are Jewish communities, the Israeli military, that are supporting this violence, and they're escalating the violence with Palestinians, and we need to be vocal about our support for these communities and going against Jews who are trying to push Palestinians out of their homes, trying to change the narrative and make it so that Palestinians are the only aggressors. They are not aggressors in this situation. The Jews are the ones who are the aggressors.
I was raised Jewish and kind of really stood by the pro-Jewish Zionist side of things for a long time. So I had a lot of unlearning to do, which I did at college and through meeting people. And I guess what's allowed me to continue learning is a lot of patience with people who have taken time to teach me things. And then I think that what's happening now with social media has allowed a lot more of the word to get out. So I mean, yeah.
I became more aware of the Palestinian cause through my husband, who is a Palestinian Syrian refugee, and I know that the Congress funds $39 billion to Israel and helps fund the war crimes